at €2,600,000 and Richard Knight, thank you, sir. 2,600,000. A beautiful filly, and the very best of luck to you.
We didn't want to leave here without her. She ticked so many boxes. I thought she was the nicest physical, even without Blackbeard on the page, and so absolutely thrilled to have her.
You never expect that kind of return on any animal, really. You know, it's a beautiful filly. We expect her to sell very well, but we were a lot more conservative than, you know, obviously what she made, you know.
So she well exceeded your expectations?
Absolutely.
At 750, the Galileo de Signora Cabela at 750,000 last time.
At 575,000, all done at 575. Ross Doyle on the balcony, thank you.
We're over the moon, couldn't be happier. Goffs has always been a very lucky place for us, so that's why we brought him here.
At €525,000 and PBR and Mick Donoghue, thank you very much indeed.
If you don't get a trailer with a sale like that, well then you shouldn't be in the business.
At 500,000 last time, Jacob West across you buy 500,000. I hope he's very lucky for you.
The Goffs team has done an incredible job of recruiting the right horses and the right buyers. I mean, it's the perfect mix, and it's a kind of a recipe that comes together that is successful for everybody.
460. People Mary, thank you. 460.
You never quite expect a result like that. It just proves if you bring the article here, Goffs will have the clients there for them.
So we come to the end of 2 utterly absorbing days of trade here at Goffs for the Orby sale. A Group Chief Executive, Henry Beebe, is with me. Henry, how do you feel?
I feel delighted. I feel relieved and very grateful. We're delighted because it's been a wonderful 2 days, a vibrant trade from start to finish, some really good results. I feel relieved because there's always a sense of uncertainty going into the sale. We feel the trust placed in us by the vendors, so we're very grateful to those vendors for giving us that trust and sending us some really beautiful horses.
One thing that's really struck me over the last couple of days is the strength of relationships you build with vendors and buyers from all across the world.
This is the Irish National Yearling Sale. This is the 2 most important days of the year for Irish breeders, because the Irish National Yearling Sale is very, very important. It's the biggest sale in Ireland, it's one of the biggest sales in Europe, it's one of the most important yearling sales of the year anywhere really. And that was evidenced by the fact that we had a top price of 2.6 million, which is the highest price for any yearling this autumn, anywhere in the world. So we have a lot of trust placed in us by the vendors, and the relationship is very important. When we ask them for their horses, they've got alternatives, but they choose Goffs, and they get rewarded, and we're delighted with that.
The world is becoming a smaller place. This is one of the great elite bloodstock sales. How important is it for you that the representatives from this sale go out and spread their wings far and wide?
Absolutely, it's very important. We've always said that Goffs is the gateway to the world for Irish breeders. So when they come here, we will showcase their horses to the world, and we've spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resource working with our buyer recruitment team, working with Irish Thoroughbred Marketing to bring people from all over the world. We're particularly pleased to welcome the biggest group of American buyers we've ever had, many of them making their first visit to a European yearling sale. They've had a huge impact. They're great fun to have on the place as well, but they've bought and they've invested, and they say they're coming back, and all they need is a bit of success. But we've seen that around the world. We have Group 1 winners all over the world every year. The Orby sale is a proper sale, selling top-class horses to the world.
And of course, the Goffs Million came back this year to great acclaim at the Curragh. How big an impact do you think that has had on what you've seen over the course of the last couple of days?
Well, I think enormous. I mean, we're proud of the fact that we're sponsoring Europe's richest two-year-old race, held at the Curragh on the eve of the sale, and it gives a real focus. We looked last year when we were looking to recover, we thought about bonuses, about initiatives, about marketing gimmicks, and we thought, let's give it a focus. So Europe's richest two-year-old race was very, very important, and we saw a lot of people ticking the box to make the horse eligible at the point of purchase, and we're looking forward to a really big race next year, because it's unique. If you're not in, you can't win. You have to come to Orby if you want to win Europe's richest two-year-old race.
And variety is key as well. You have all types of quality horses here, but it's crucial that they sell. The clearance rate was very good this week.
Clearance rate was 89%. I mean, one of the most satisfying things from our point of view is we grew the catalogue this year by 15%. And we did that because the vendors asked us to. They said, we want to send you a bigger share of our best. So we had a 15% bigger catalogue. Now, often it's hard to hold your position, but we've increased. We've got a record median at 87,000. We've got an average that's gone up 11% to 121,000. A top price, as I said, of 2.6 and a clearance rate of 89%. Whatever sale you've got, that's a good result. But in 2 really big days, 89%. That demonstrates the vendors are reading the market well, we've got the buyers there, and the job is being well done.
Quantity was up, but quality was in no way compromised here at the Goffs Orby sale. 2 wonderful days. It's been a pleasure to be here.
Goffs has done a great job of getting the breeders to bring some really top yearlings here. You know, they've recruited really well, bringing a lot of the American agents over here.
When you go to buy your wine, you go to France. You know, when you go to buy bloodstock, it's only fitting that the best yearling should be sold in Ireland. And my clients, they like that. They want to come to Ireland. They want to buy Irish horses in Ireland.
They make everyone feel really welcome. They sell really good horses. It's just a lovely place to come.
It's a wonderful place. You get incredibly well looked after, and they've got a great selection of horses. So there seem to be an awful lot of Americans here. I can't imagine why. And they're making competition pretty fierce.
We've thoroughly enjoyed ourselves coming over here. We really found horses that we really like. I'm really excited to see the sale continue to move forward with depth of quality and that real high-end horse.